Testing, testing. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the USA v WA West Coast Waste Pro Modified Series. As you can see, all cars are on the track at the moment with the 24 So we've got Damien Birch, Brad Ludlow and Ben Ludlow on the front row with Joe Godsey in 14G from the US, Brad Wright, Matt Bosveld, the rookie Bryden Southwell, on the inside of Bryden we have Jack Wright, and then Brendan McKeag. Then we have Rob Wright, Craig Watkins, Graham Mitchell, and last but not least is the second US driver tonight in Jason Chapman. So those that were here last year for the USA v WA will remember that Joe Godsey took the race win. So let's see if one of the local boys can knock him off the perch tonight, or if he's going to go for two in a row. All right, ladies and gentlemen, while we're getting ready to go, could I please ask everyone to stand, if you can, for the Star Spangled Banner in honour of our US guests. Followed by that, please remain standing for the Australian National Anthem. Thank you very much. And now for Advance Australia Fair.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are young and free, with golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is built by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains, then let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you very much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to introduce you to Jason Chapman, who's driving the Trevor Johnson 95. Jason, come over, and I'm sure there's people you want to thank, and tell us what you think about our great state so far.
It's been really nice. Was at Albany last week. Came down yesterday and seen the town. Did a few things this morning in town. met a few folks there in town, and hopefully put on a good show for you guys tonight.
And what do you think of the facility here at Margaret River so far?
It's great facility. Looks really nice. Track looks really good. Can't wait to race on it.
Awesome. Best of luck for tonight, Josh. Just making our way over to the 14G, Joe Godsey, who, as I mentioned earlier, is the returning and defending champion of this round last year. Joe, welcome back.
Well, thanks for having us. We're very excited to be here.
You are looking forward to taking home the silverware again tonight?
We're going to try to do our best to put on a show for the crowd. If it works out that way, that'd be tickled.
Excellent, man. What are your thoughts on the venue?
Oh, I love it. I can't thank everybody there for buying this back, being part of this deal. Everybody has a hand in it. I know we're greatly appreciative of it, and hopefully we put on a good show for the crowd.
Awesome. It's great to have you back. Thank you very much. And last but not least, I'm going to crash tackle Brad Ludlow, who's been a leader in putting this series together over the last few years. So, Brad, welcome to Margaret River.
Thanks, mate. It's a pleasure to be here. Thanks for all the fans turning out. This is a really big turnout, especially this early night for Margaret River. So thanks to all the locals and tourists that are in town to watch a couple of Americans take on the Aussies. Thank you.
You've had a busy couple of weeks getting Joe's car ready and battling your own issues and Joe's issues down in Albany. Are you hoping for a better night tonight?
Yeah, we just want to finish tonight. We've got a big weekend next week at Geraldton tomorrow, or 2 nights in a row. Joe won the feature last week in my other car, so we're pretty proud of that effort. And I had to sacrifice some parts off my car to keep him going to the night, and he paid us back by winning the feature. So it was a great race between him and Matt and Brad Wright. So hopefully a few more of us can step up to the plate tonight and put on a good show. And I really do hope the big crowd here enjoy it. And at interval, kids, you can come into the pits and get a free poster and get it signed by your favourite driver. So remember, when they call you at interval, come.
So the first car out is the 96 of Rick Bell, followed by the 6 of Graham Mitchell. So as we're going green, we're starting the time lapse. So definitely looking like Rick Bell is getting the handle on his new B-mod. So Rick is the fastest so far with a 20.4. And Graham's just bettered that with a 19.4. So we'll see what Graham can do for his next lap. So it looks like Graham is currently sitting on top with an 18.9. So 18.9 is the time to catch for the B-mod, so we'll see what young Jack Wright and the rookie Bryden Southwell, if they can better 18.9 for the time trials. As Jack winds up going down the back straight as he comes around to take the green. So young Bryden's taking the green to start his time laps. Well, Jack getting a bit of a push through 3 and 4 there. And 27 is the first lap for Jack, 27. Bryden gets a little bit crossed up through turn 4. Bryden Southwell's first lap was a bit fast though at a 20.471. Jack's still staying around at the 20.7 mark. Dryden's a little bit faster there, not by much, but 20.44. So definitely showing improvement every lap. Graham Mitchell is still the man to beat in the B mods with an 18.9. We'll see if Craig Watkins or Rob Wright in this Koala Solar 62 can knock him off his perch. As the 61 of Craig Watkins is coming through 3 and 4, ready to take the green and start his time laps. Followed by Rob Wright. So Craig coming through 3 and 4 as Rob's leaving turn 2 and heading down the back straight. Craig Watkins is at a 19.6 for his first lap, and Rob Wright is a 20.7. So Craig definitely the faster of the pair that are on the track at the moment. We'll see if Craig can go better for lap 2. 19.8 for Craig Watkins in the 61. And a 20.66 for Rob Wright. Rob very consistent in his timing. So was Craig. We'll see what the number 8 of Brendan McKeag can do and see if he can knock Graham Mitchell off the top B mod perch. So as Keggy winds the number 8 up down the back straight. Coming around to take the green and to start his time lap. So he's getting a bit of a push through 3 and 4 there as he's coming around across the beams. So Brendan's last lap there was a 19.45, so Graham Mitchell takes out the B mod time trials with an 18.91. We'll see what the A mods can do now with the number 9 of Ben Ludlow, followed by the WA1 of Brad Ludlow. As Ben's coming into 3 and 4 at the moment to start winding up and take the green. Ben's coming down the back straight. So we'll see if Ben can one up the old man here and get the family bragging rights. So Ben's crossed the beams at 18.53 for the first lap. So the WA1's first lap was 18.341. Ben's second lap was 18.6. As Brad's coming around to take the checkered flag. 18.342. So Ben Ludlow has won the family bragging rights for the time trials this time round with an 18.351. We'll see what the 35 of Matt Vosbeld and the US 95 of Jason Chapman can do. Correction, that's Damien Birch in the 24 coming down the back straight. 24, Damien Birch winding up to take the green flag. So Damien Birch in the 24 is coming around 3 and 4. 18.57 is the first lap for Damien. Brad Boswell. 18.38. 18.38. Damien's second lap. 17.859. First one into the 17 seconds. Can Matt go one up? Matt's second time was better with an 18.019. So Damien Birch currently the fastest A-mod in time trials with 17.859. On track now we have the US 95 of Jason Chapman with the 46 of Brad Wright. So we'll see if the US 95 can topple the 24 as he takes the green. Brad Wright's got the 46 keyed up already, ready to take that green flag and start his time journey. Bit of a push there through 1 and 2 for Brad Wright. Jason Chapman's nice and smooth there through 3 and 4 as he comes around to take his first time lap. 19.3. We'll see what time Brad Wright will. Bit of a slow one there for a 21 second lap for Brad Wright. I'm sure he'll be working hard to get that car dialed in. So the 95 just slowed in that second lap. Brad continue on to fight the 46. .16, so a bit faster in that second lap for Brad Wright. Last but not least is the 14G of Joe Godsey. We'll see if Joe can knock Damien's at 17.859 off. As Joe makes his way into turn 3 and 4, getting ready to take the green, start his time journey. So he's coming through 3 and 4 now as he's getting ready to record his first time. 18.45s. Joe's first lap is the fastest of all the A-mods so far. We'll see if he goes any better in lap 2 as he's coming through 3 and 4 now. Getting ready to cross the beam. 17.77. 17.77. So the 14G knocks the 24 off the top qualifying perch. So fantastic effort there from all the drivers. Unlucky, Damien Birch just getting pipped at the post by the 14G of Joe Godsey. The B mod heat, one of the pro mods, the grid lineup, thanks to West Coast Waste, is the number 6 of Graham Mitchell, the 25 of Jack Wright, the 32 of Bryden Southwell, the 61 of Craig Watkins, the 62 of Rob Wright, the 8 of Brandon McKeague, and the 96 of Rick Bell is starting rear of field. So again, we have Graham Mitchell off pole, followed by Jack Wright, Bryden Southwell, Craig Watkins, Rob Wright, Brendan McKeague, and then Rick Bell. So they're giving them a sighting lap. Yep. And so we've just had confirmation that the Super Sixes, unfortunately, with 2 cars dropping out, they've been elected to scratch from the rest of tonight's program, so that's unfortunate for the Super Sixes tonight. So as we get ready to go in the Pro Mods, B Mod, as the trade high pace chute comes off the track, we start rolling into 3 and 4, getting ready for the drop of the green. And we're green and the B Mods are off. Graham Mitchell followed by Jack Wright. It's side by side in a 1-2. Brendan McKeague's gone straight to the high line. Craig Watkins. We got almost going through wide here into turn 3. Brendan McKeague's brought the car down onto the low line and is having a great run. Graham Mitchell followed Jack Wright, Brendan McKeague in 3rd, Craig Watkins in 4th, Bryden Southwell 5th, Rob Wright, followed by Rick Bell. Graham Mitchell's doing all he can to keep a horde of cars behind him at bay. Brendan McKeague's slotted into 2nd place under Jack Wright. Craig Watkins is going to follow the McKeague line, see if he can get it to stick as well. But Jack Wright's giving him a good fight there. And the whole time Graham Mitchell's just showing a clean set of heels out the front. The field settles down. Bryden Southwell's snuck into 4th place. So Craig Watkins on the back of the number 8 car of Brendan McKeague. Through turn 3, turn 4, Bryden Southwell's wanting to join the party. Jack Wright's dropped back a little bit, followed by Rob Wright and Rick Bell. So Southwell's got a great run there off turn 2. Down the back straight. We'll see if he can sneak out of Craig Watkins through 3 and 4. It looks like he might actually have him again. So Bryden Southwell sneaks into 3rd place. Graham Mitchell is really starting to gap the field now. Brendan McKeague, Bryden Southwell, Craig Watkins, Jack Wright, Rob Wright, Rick Bell. So as the white flag's getting ready to be shown, Graham Mitchell's about to embark on his last lap around the circuit. Let's see if Bryden Southwell can sneak 2nd away from Brendan McKeague, or is Craig Watkins, who's just got a great run off turn 2, if he can take 3rd place back. But Bryden Southwell's closed that door on him. Graham Mitchell takes the checkered with Brendan McKeague in 2nd, Bryden Southwell 3rd, Craig Watkins 4th, Jack Wright in 4th. Then closed out with Rob Wright and Rick Bell. So that concludes B Mods Heat 1. So as we're waiting for the B Mods to come out, maybe asking what the difference between an A Mod and a B Mod is. So a B Mods have only up to a 350 cubic inch V8 engine, a 2-barrel carburetor, and a minimum weight of 2,300 pounds. Where at a spoiler height is 8 inches. Where A Mods have an open engine, open cubic inch engine, and a 4-barrel carby, where their minimum weight is a little bit heavier, 2,400 pounds, with only a 5-inch spoiler height. So all cars run a Hoosier or American Racer 8-inch tyre with a minimum compound to try and keep the playing field as even as you can. So the cars are a direct adoption of the US open wheel modifieds. And these cars are raced all over the US in either IMCA, USRA or UMP modified competition. They are a huge division over in the States. And near on every racetrack that you visit while you're over there, they will have a version of what you see on the track running. So it looks like we have Rick Bell off the pole, followed by Rob Wright, Jack Wright, Craig Watkins, Bryden Southwell and Brendan McKeag, and previous winner Graham Mitchell is off the rear. So Rick Bell takes a green flag, followed by Jack Wright. Craig Watkins is coming underneath. Brendan McKeag's had another great start. Goes into third place. Young Jack Wright drives it under Rob Wright. Brian Southwell's trying to follow suit. Graham Mitchell's just sitting back watching what's trying to pick his line at the moment. Rick Bell's having a great debut night now in that 96. As he sends it into turn 4. Craig Watkins is hot on his tail. Brendan McKee will be joining the party very shortly. Looks like young Bryden Southwell's dropped off the pace. The Craig Watkins has just gotten underneath Rick Bell. Brendan McKeag's trying to follow suit. But Rick Bell goes, not today. And buries it and going down the back straight. And he's on his way to try and get that first place back. But Brendan McKeag says, I'll take second, thank you very much. Graham Mitchell's made some moves through the field. Getting past Bryden Southwell and Rob Wright. Craig Watkins is showing a clean set of heels. And Brendan McKeag, Rick Bell's settled into third. Graham Mitchell's trying to reel them all in at fourth. Rob Wright and Bryden Southwell. So a bit of a bobble there by Rick Bell has allowed Graham Mitchell to close that gap. We've now got a battle on for third place. Graham Mitchell setting sail. He's only got one lap left to do it. As he goes underneath Rick Bell to take third place. So now we have Craig Watkins followed by Brendan McKeag, Graham Mitchell, Rick Bell, Rob Wright and Bryden Southwell. As Craig Watkins comes out of 4 to take the checkered flag. And the B-Mod heat victory. Brendan McKeag in second, Graham Mitchell in third, Rick Bell in fourth, Rob Wright fifth, and Bryden Southwell in sixth place. So all of these drivers and crews would have been working hard in between time trials and the first heat to fine-tune these cars and iron out any bugs that or set up issues that they might have had. And they'll definitely be out there to put on a show for the entire crowd out there tonight. So they're getting the signal to roll off from our infield team. So like the B-mods, they will get a rolling lap to get a little bit of heat in the engine and let them see how the track has changed between last time they were out for time trials and now. We get the 1 to go sign. So we'll be going green the next lap. So it is, like the time trials, it's going to be a family drag race between father and son on the front row. And I'm sure both Damien Birch and Matt Vosbeld will be looking for any gap that they can. So as they're rolling down the back straight through 3 and 4, getting ready to drop the green. And we're green, and we're off, and it looks like Brad Ludlow's definitely got a great start there. Damien Birch is looking up the inside of the 9 car. Joe Godse's already got around Jason Chapman. And Joe Godse's snuck under the 46 of Brad Wright, and he's almost going for a 2-for-1 deal at the moment with Damien Birch. Brad Ludlow's showing a clean set of heels down the back straight, followed by Ben Ludlow, Matt Vosbeld, Damien Birch, Joe Godsey, Brad Wright and Jason Chapman. So now Damien Birch is going to have his hands full with Joe Godsey about to get onto that rear bar. Bit of a slip up there from Brad Wright through turn 2, let Jason Chapman back through. We got Matt Vosbeld's on the low line. He's got under Ben Ludlow. Ben Ludlow's starting to smoke a little bit. Hopefully that's nothing too serious. Joe Godsey, Damien Birch, Joe Chapman and Brad Wright. So the WI1 of Brad Ludlow is showing a clean set of heels. But Matt Vosbeld and Ben Ludlow have got their hands full with Joe Godsey. Joe Godsey's in the 14G is snuck into 3rd. We're going yellow with Brad Wright spinning in turn 3-4. So that'll bunch the field back up. And so we're 5 laps down of the 8. So with the field bunch back up, and Brad Ludlow's going to have to drop the hammer again and try and pull away, but he's definitely going to have his hands filled with Matt Vosbeld and Joe Godsey sitting right on his back bumper. As we're coming around ready to take the green again. With all cars able to restart, Brad Ludlow takes the green flag. Joe Godsey's having a big run there on the 35 of Matt Vosbeld. Ben Ludlow's had a sneak underneath the Joe Godsey as well. Damien Birch is going high, wide and handsome. Brad Wright's snuck underneath the US 95 of Jason Chapman. So with the white flag out, we have Brad Ludlow's followed by Matt Vosbeld, Joe Godsey, Damien Birch going up the inside there of Ben Ludlow. Brad Wright followed by Jason Chapman. Well, it looks like we've missed out what happened there, but the WA1's dropping back in the field. So Matt Vosbeld has taken the checkered flag from Joe Godsey, Damien Birch, Ben Ludlow. The WA1 of Brad Ludlow, 46 of Brad Wright. Looks like Brad Ludlow might have a flat left rear that might have been the cause of the car slowing. That was after leading majority of the race. Unfortunately for Brad, the flat left rear has enabled Matt Vosbeld in the Total Tools Rockingham 35 to hold off the US 14G of Joe Godsey. As the air mods roll off, we'll have a bit of a lineup change. So it looks like the USA 95 unfortunately has not made it out either. So we'll have the 14G of Joe Godsey off pole, the 46 of Brad Wright, the 24 of Damien Birch, and then the 35 of Matt Vosbeld off the back of the bus. So as they're coming around to 3 and 4, getting ready to take the checkered flag. And we're green, and Joe Godsey gets a great start, followed by Brad Wright. Brad Vosbeld's snuck underneath Damien Birch to get into third place, and he's setting his sights on second very quickly. Closing in on the 46 of Brad Wright. Joe Godsey is starting to check out, and Matt Vosbeld's following through in the 35. Then Damien Birch gets underneath the 46 of Brad Wright and sets sail through 3 and 4. He'll have his eyes firmly set on the back end of that 35 car, trying to close the gap now. As Matt Vosbeld's trying to do the same and reel in that very fast 14G car of Joe Godsey. So 3 laps in, we still have Joe Godsey out in front. Matt Vosbeld, the gap appears to be closing between Matt and the 24 of Damien Birch. And then we have the 46 of Brad Wright coming off the back of the bus. Halfway through, we have Joe Godsey still out in front. Matt Vosbeld, Damien Birch. And Brad Wright. Damien's definitely getting closer and closer to Matt. He's reeling him in. Let's see if Damien Birch can close the gap a bit more on Matt Vosbeld. But closing the gap might be one thing. He's still got to get past him. Matt gets a good run through down the back straight. Opens that gap up again just very slightly to the 24 car of Damien Birch. With the white flag out, 1 to go. Joe Godsey's making his way down the back straight for the last time. Comes through turn 3 and 4 to take another heat race win here. Followed by Matt Vosbeld, Damien Birch, and Brad Wright closing out the field in 4th in the West Coast Waste Pro Modified A Modified Heat Race number 2. Ludlow return back out after missing the last heat. Also the USA 95 is back on the track, so that's awesome to see that the teams have been working hard to get those issues repaired to get the cars back out. So it looks like off pole we will have the 14G of Joe Godsey, then the 24 of Damien Birch out of 3, Brad Wright in the 46 out of 4. And then we'll have Brad Ludlow in the WA1 with Ben Ludlow on his outside, Jason Chapman in the USA 95. In 7, and we'll have in the Brendan McKeague with Graham Mitchell, Craig Watkins, Rick Bell, and rounding out the field will be the 2 Wrights of Rob Wright in the 62 and Jack Wright in the 25. It looked like Rick Bell had a minor issue there getting running. It's great to see he was able to get that machine fired up and joining the back of the field. So the big question is, can Matt Vosbeld repeat and go and take the lead at the start like he did in Albany, but this time hold off Joe, or is Joe Godsey just going to be too good and too fast tonight and win it from start to finish? So as the trade high Ute pace chute pulls off the back straight, we're getting ready to go green as Joe Godsey and Matt Vosbeld lead the snarling pack of pro modifieds behind them. And we're green. Great start there from the 14G of Joe Godsey. As we go into 1 and 2, we have Joe Godsey, Matt Vosbeld, Damien Birch, Brad Ludlow gets a good run in, and Ben's not that far behind him. They're trying to get around. The Ben Ludlow gets under the 46 of Brad Wright. As we head down the back straight, we have Joe Godsey, followed by Matt Vosbeld, Damien Birch, Brad Ludlow, followed by Ben Ludlow, Brad Wright, Jason Chapman, Brendan McKee, Graham Mitchell, Craig Watkins, Rick Bell, Rob Wright and Jack Wright. And Joe's starting to show a great clean set of heels. As the 24 of Damien Birch is slowly closing in on the 35. Brad Ludlow, Ben Ludlow, trying to reel both the 35 and the 24 in, hoping they might slow things down so they can catch up. But Joe Godsey's out the front and he's sailing away in this 20 lap feature race. Brendan McKee is leading Graham Mitchell in the B mods, with Craig Watkins in third. Jack Wright's coming under, just taking the spot away from Rick Bell. As Joe Godsey's already caught the back of the field and he's now going to have to deal with lap traffic, but he's got a lot of space behind him. He dives underneath Rob Wright. This could be Damien Birch's opportunity to pass the 35 of Matt Vosbeld. Oh, and Ben Ludlow was in the fence there in turn 3. Oh, that was a close call between, as Ben Ludlow's trying to pull infield with some damage. He nearly went right across the front of the USA 95. But Joe Godsey's gotten safely around both Craig Watkins and Jack Wright. Now it's coming up to Matt Vosbeld's turn and Damien Birch. Matt Vosbeld dives down the inside. The two B mods stay high and let the A mods pass safely through underneath and continue racing. Great driving from both those B mod drivers there. Joe Godsey sailing away now, followed by Matt Vosbeld and Damien Birch. Looks like we might have lost the WA1 as well. I can't see him out there. So as all the A mods are safely passing through the lap traffic again, we've got Joe Godsey around the outside of Graham Mitchell. He's got a big pack of cars that he's got to try and find a way through now. He's up on the inside of Rob Wright. Getting a big drive. Look at that drive down that back straight to get underneath Graham Mitchell. He's got to get past Brendan McKee to clear those back markers. Around the outside of Brendan McKee goes Joe Godsey, and there he's coming up to Jack Wright. Easy done for the American who's turned many, many laps. Now it's Matt Vosbell's turn to try and negotiate the lap traffic with Damien Birch right on his bumper. This could be the opportunity that the 24 needed, but Matt gets a great run down that back straight. They try and pin it low and he come under the car of Brendan McKee. So the 35 safely negotiates that lap traffic. Joe Godsey continues to sail away. So Jack Wright had a bit of an issue there on the back fence. That caused the pack behind him to slow, which included Joe Godsey and Jason Chapman. Joe continues to tick off those laps. There's not that many to go now. So lap 17's coming through the books, 3 to go. Oh, Jason Chapman's put it around through turn 3 and 4. Looks like we're going to stay green. Correction, no we're not. We've just gone yellow. This'll...
What number was that? 62 that's fun?
95. So the USA 95 has looped it to bring on the yellow lights. This will close the field back up. All that hard work that Joe Godsey had done opening up that huge lead has just been erased by the yellow light.
40, 96, 61. What's 96 doing all the way back there? Have you got 96 a second? I've got 14, 5, 24 as my...
So we've got the 14G of Joe Godsey, followed by 35 of Matt Wasbell, 24 of Damien Birch, the 46 of Brad Wright, Brendan McKee in the
96, 61? Yeah. You might want to tell the boys.
in the number 8, followed by the number 6 of Graham Mitchell, the 96 of Rick Bell, 61 of Craig Watkins. It'll be the 62 of Rob Wright, Jack Wright, with the USA 95 rear field.
So we're on the same page. Go back a lap. The only has 4 cars.
So it looks like with the lap cars in there, the 95 will slot in behind the 61 as we're getting ready to go green again with
Are they going to go? Are they going to go?
3 to go.
I'm going to undo the line.
So Joe Godsey comes around and takes the green. But Matt Vosbell's hot on his tail. Damien Birch and Brad Wright. Do they have anything for the American with 3 to go? Or is he going to continue to show that awesome pace in the clean set of hills and that DeCandelo Steel City 14G? So Joe Godsey's showing the form just before that yellow light and he's clearing it again. Already coming up beyond the lap. To lap young Jack Wright in the 25. Just rolling around, staying high, staying out of trouble. The white flag is out. One more trip around the Speedway now for Joe Godsey. As it looks like he's going to make it 2 for 2 here at the Trade Hire Augusta Margaret River Speedway and clean sweep the night. Down the back straight for the final time, sails it into turn 3 and 4. Coming around and Joe Godsey followed by Matt Vosbell, Damien Birch, Brad Wright. There's your top 4 of the Pro Modifieds tonight. Followed by Brendan McKee, Graham Mitchell, Rick Bell, Jason Chapman, Craig Watkins rounding out the field. just going to let Joe take a victory lap, and we'll jump down and see if we can interview with the winner. So here we are down on the main straight with the winner of tonight's West Coast Waste USAV WA Pro Modified. Not just making a clean sweep tonight, but making it 2 from 2 out of the last couple of years. Is the 14G of Joe Godsey, so we'll just let Joe climb out of the car and... Joe, congratulations. Awesome drive. How was it out there? How was the track?
Oh, the track was amazing, man. That was a lot of fun.
You were definitely, looked like you were having fun dicing with the lap traffic and showing a clean set of heels.
Yeah, man, I can't say enough for the track and the crew and everybody that put this show on, because that was one of the funnest tracks I've been on.
Well, that's awesome to hear, considering the amount of tracks that you have driven and the laps that you've driven in your time, both here and in the US. It's a definite positive for the trade hire Augusta Margaret River Speedway. I'm sure there's people you want to thank.
Yeah, absolutely. Brad Ludlow for giving me the opportunity to drive this car, the Pro Modified Series, all the sponsors that helped Brad and the series out, Margaret River for inviting us back. Hope we get to come back next year. It was great getting to see all the crowd come over to the pit area. I really enjoy that. FK Rod Ends, Swift Springs, they always help me everywhere I go, and I greatly appreciate them. And everybody's got a hand in this, and I'm glad everybody came out.
Magic, well, we'll let you get back to the pits and get packed up so you can come and enjoy a cold beverage.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We'll be back shortly.